In this video, I'm gonna give you a brief guide on how to survive the realm divide on easier difficulties, as those are the difficulties I have experience playing as. So you'll see when I move around that I've got a actually quite lucky amount of choke points. Sagami is a choke point, Kai is a choke point, North Shinano is a choke point, Echu is a choke point on the east side. And on the west side, I have armies, my better armies, that are ready to come over, with Tajima also being a defensive choke point, once again. You see here that I have three whole armies. And that's because when you go to war with the shogunate, or when you go to war with the Ashikaga shoguns, they'll suddenly pop out a full stack of stuff out of nowhere. So you'll have to have stacks to deal with it. I had actually played this out, and I just saved before Realm Divide. That's something I think you should do, in case your Realm Divide goes terrible. But I had this guy besiege, and then the other armies forced the last army to retreat, and then I beat it, which means I only have to deal with one army after I beat the other one. Now, my advice for you would be, if possible, have the last city you take before Realm Divide triggers be Kyoto, or the second last city, or one of the last cities, because first of all, you'll get more time to prepare for the Realm Divide, and second, if you bring the fight to the Shogun, it actually, on easier difficulties at least, if you're playing as hard or higher, you're gonna have a bad time, but on normal or easy, there's actually some time before everybody declares war on you, and everybody will declare war on you at the same time. In this game, I've actually picked up a vassal, the Takeda. The Takeda aren't going to do anything. They're actually going to betray you. First of all, I took a lot of land off the Takeda, so there's no chance, but if I've seen ways that you can keep a vassal from rebelling, as in no territorial expansion, together linked by marriage and other stuff. So it's definitely possible, but not probable. Not probable. It's not every time your vassal's gonna have an extra person lying around, and you are gonna have an extra person lying around. And even then, what end up happening is you have to send them gifts every turn, because every turn they're going to lose 10. They're going to lose 10 relationship points with you, and eventually they're just going to hate you. Another thing that tends to come important is, in this game, I've been lucky, and my enemies haven't gone together too much. I've defeated the Takeda, the Date aren't doing so well, the Satomi aren't that big. The Chisokabe do the thing where they take over the island of Shikoku, and the Otomo here is actually a really close battle, but the Otomo have come triumphant in here and to come up. Normally, you might have to deal with two big clans. I've only had to deal with one and a few smaller clans here, so I've been lucky. Piece of advice is get all the trade posts, because if you don't, your trade income's going to go terrible. Now, if you're playing as the Hojo, the Oda, the Tokugawa, the Takeda, you're probably gonna have or the Hattori as well, you're probably gonna have a bad time trying to get a trade post. I'm also gonna just talk some time about the Honma here, the most annoying clan in the game. Look, they've got gold. They've got gold. So Sato Island, they will navally invade you. So either you take care of their navy, or I do what I have here. I have an army here in Owari. First of all, it guards my capital. Second, it can quickly move because I've got the post roads and stations. Here I've played as the Oda, I would recommend, if you're doing this for the first time, that you start with someone in a corner. The Hojo kind of have like a corner here, the Date up here, the Hojo can get here, the Westsugi can get here, the Date can get here, the Otomo Shimazu can get this area, the Mori can get that area, and the Shiskabi can get this area. If you're the Hattori, the Oda, or the Tokugawa, and the Takeda, you're kind of screwed. You aren't getting a corner of the map. Luckily, if you are the Oda, you have Ashigaru. You see, Oda Ashigaru is very good, and look at, and just the Oda Yari Ashigaru in particular, but Yari Ashigaru can hold the castle quite rather well. And another important thing to do is, if you're getting attacked by everywhere, as will happen, you shouldn't attack. It's most likely that the AI is going to be dumb and just going to, like, you see these choke points, you can't get around it. So they have to siege Sagami, they have to siege Kai, they don't actually have to siege North Shinano, they can go here. So that's something you have to be worried about, but you've gotta, I have a bunch of secure borders. Another thing, I have Metsuke in big cities, and that's because I'll end up having all the agents in the world coming for me. So and another thing is, I'll just have to say, make sure, I'll say this again, make sure you drop a save. If you don't drop a save and you screw up, because it's easy, like, it's my first realm divide, I threw up my arms in defeat after I had all my armies destroyed. Realm divide is not an easy thing. So you better come prepared. Good luck. I wish you luck in your future realm divides. And hope that your games go well. I'll see ya.